Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to welcome you to everyone's favorite map. We are on ESL Shakura's Plateau. Well, this is pretty much just Shakura's Plateau. No, nothing really of note on this map, just the fact that it is in fact ESL sanctioned. And, well, that just means that they use it in this tournament. We are back to the finals. This is game 2 of the grand finals of the 31st European Pro Series tournament, and our blue Protoss, who is up 1-0 in the bottom left spawn location, is KingCobra. He is in fact Master League. Nobody seems to know who he is, but he has had a phenomenal run. His opponent's going to be VPFargo, spawning in the top right spawn location as the ex-Grand Master Terran from Team VP. I'm not sure if that still exists. I think Sean was saying it doesn't exist anymore, but I don't know. Anyway, well, VPFargo went for a... Well, we saw him pretty much in the only other game we cast of him. He went for 11-11s both times and won with it in the semifinal. And then in this one, he went for an all-in. So Fargo seems to like his all-in tactics. I'm not sure if he's all that comfortable with his macro skills. I'm not sure if he's all that comfortable with macro games in general. He's going to be going for a standard barracks on 12. He did go for that all-in tactic in the last game, and you know, it didn't really work for him. KingCobra is just too good for him. And yeah, he's going to be able to do a little bit of harassment with this probe. He did this in the last game as well. Very, very nice harassment as well. And yeah. Sorry, one sec, I was reading chat. Anyway, KingCobra is just going to be running around regenerating damage shields, and he'll probably re-engage as soon as he's full shields again, or as soon as he has the concentration. Yep, there's the engagement again. The thing is, in this matchup, that's actually really, really helpful, simply because the SCVs do not regenerate health. They need to be repaired, whereas the probe can do as much damage as it wants, and as long as it takes less than 20 damage, it's not going to take any permanent damage. So really well played by KingCobra, rather. Ooh, is going to take a little bit of hold damage there. That probe is officially a little less than a half dead. And yeah, well, honestly, that's the most entertaining thing that's happening in this game thus far. Going to be doing a little bit of a move out with this scouting over here. Hasn't yet scouted his opponent. And there is a sniper core on the way for KingCobra. Big whoop. Nothing all that entertaining, as I said before. KingCobra is just going to be moving around with this probe, trying to regenerate as much shields as he can and to survive as long as he can. The better a scout it gets, the better, I guess, the better karma it has when it dies. I don't know. We're going to be able to avoid the Marine for a very, very long time, actually. Pretty cool from Cobra. Going to be chilling in the corner there. Yeah, there is an expansion going down from Fargo, and that is actually shocking to me. That is, I believe, only the second time I have seen Fargo put down an expansion. But yeah, he's going for a 1-rack fast expand. Standard build on this map, but given what we've seen from Fargo, not something that I'd expected. Probe finally dies. Second barracks is going to be going down as well. And there's a third barracks, so he is going to be going with a 3 barracks build. I am interested to see whether or not he cancels this command center. I would not be surprised, simply based on what we've seen. It looks like he is, however, going to continue producing out of that. Not going to go with the 3 racks all in. And yeah, just going to produce a couple more Marines. Stand guard out here. Looks like he's going to go for a standard bio play. And well, if he does that, I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw down 2 tech labs and a reactor if he wants some more Marauders. That is pretty standard. Gonna be able to, yeah, well, discourage that stalker from attacking. 5 Marines should probably force that stalker to run. Oh, what the? Fargo, what are you doing? I mean, he doesn't have a factory, so he's not going to go for a proxy starport anytime soon. That's really confusing to me. I don't know what purpose that can possibly serve unless he's going for a hidden expo up there, which it doesn't look like he is. Going to be scouting around 4 proxy pylons. Standardo. And looks like KingCobra is going to... Well, he looks like he's gearing up to take an expansion sometime. He doesn't really have enough money for it at this point. He does have 4 gateways in a robo. Oh, you beautiful bastard. This is almost the same build as we saw from Infinity TTF in the Antarctic Cup repeatedly. The difference is that Infinity TTF would proxy the robo and proxy the gateway. So this is simply a nice form of Protoss cheese. Seems to be up and coming. This is the second or third time I've actually seen it utilized in tournament play, where basically what you do is you just get a warp prism and you 4-gate. Because, you know, as Sean said in the Antarctic Cup cast, what happened is when the 4-gate was discovered, Terrans would always die to it. And then one guy discovered, hey, you know what? I hear bunkers are good. Put a couple bunkers at the front and you win against the 4-gate. So somebody recently just came up with the idea, what if I just don't fight them at the bunkers? Warp prisms, dude. Warp prisms all the way. He's going to be moving in. Oh, there's 3 sentries with this. He's going to be able to force field the ramp and do a ton of damage. Not going to be force fielding the ramp just yet. There we go. Force field's going down, and he is going to be able to snipe off that 1 Marine as well. And with 3 sentries, you can basically renew the force fields as long as you want. There goes another one. Going to be absolutely shredding the mineral line. With the stalkers in there as well, he does have range, which will allow him to pick off the majority of the stuff. Another force field going down, and really, Cobra is in a great position to take game 2. Going to be engaging with the Marauder and the SCVs. Going to be able to take down one of those zealots, but those SCVs are falling so fast. More stalkers going to be warped in at the top of the ramp. There's not all that much at the natural here, and honestly, Fargo's in a horrendous position. Cobra is going to be able to clear out everything in that base. All the barracks are in that base as well, which means that if he forces the lift, he also stops the production of troops. Stim is not going to come anywhere near finishing. That Zealot's going to be done with that tech lab far before that. That's not a perfect force field, and he will actually be able to get a couple guys in, but that is another snipe, and there's just too much range here. He's going to be able to deal with this so easily. Box of pain! Aw, Fargo not happy, says you poor abuser, and then quits out. And well, we'll be going into game 3 momentarily.